Hey guys, Bearded Bricks bringing you guys another video. Today we are looking at set 10278, the police station. The set comes with 5 figures, and it comes with, like all modular builds, it is a multi-staged modular building that can come apart. You can have tons of detail inside the building and outside of it, and it goes great in your Lego city. We have the box here, so you can see it has a beautiful display of the building itself. On the back side, we have all the other current buildings that we have here. Some of them we've already reviewed. Check out the videos on my channel. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and punch the notification bell if you guys want to see more modular Lego City builds. Now, what does this bring to your city that you don't already have? Getting the box out of the way. So what this adds is it adds a smaller building here on the side. It adds the police, so technically it's not a smaller building, it's all the same. So the police station and this small green structure here is actually part of the police station, but they made the different color just to break up the color of it. Typically when they do these modular builds, there are 3 colors that come in these sets, typically just to make it seamless or more flow or more fluid, and it makes your Lego City look more colorful instead of all just being gray or tan or whatever the building color is. So at the front, we have like a newspaper stand where they're selling flowers and other stuff. On this side, we have a donut shop / coffee shop that sells sweets. As you can see, we have the donut thief down front. We have 3 policemen, and then we have the shop owner of the donut shop. Overall, the 3 figures are really good. I do think that when Lego embraces the silly side of stuff, I definitely enjoy those figures a lot more than when it's just like normal guy, normal girl, normal kid, dog, cat, etc. I like it when they try to inject their own humor or mannerisms into these characters. It gives them a little bit more character, but and also it just makes them seem more alive, and it gives the set some depth that I think a lot of Lego sets don't have nowadays. We're going to go through the unbuilding of this, and then we'll go through each room and describe what you would be seeing in here, as well as the details that you might not have noticed. All right, guys, so now that we've sped through that and you guys have seen how to properly take this apart, we're going to go through what you see, starting with the top floor of this set, which is just the roof. You have a little antenna piece for like calls coming in from the 911 operators and stuff like that. A small little air vent piece, a nice little decorated section on the roof and on the front here. As you can see, it definitely just gives it that architecture appeal. Going into the next part of this build, we have the floor right below the roof, and at the first glance on the exterior, you have a bunch of windows with some greenery. You have an air vent for the donut shop on the side here. And additionally, you have a small little nook on the roof of this that has more sweets and other, like, it's like a kitchen on the roof. It's kind of like a relaxing area for the police officers. I'll get a close-up for you guys so you guys can see it all. And then on the side, we have a little soap shop, or a little like scrubbing area here. Just something that's like kind of cool, like a little billboard. It just kind of sits there and has 2 lights on it, so if you lit this up, you would have the lights coming down on it. It would look really, lived in. On the interior of the police station, you can see we have some toilets. We have a small little relaxing area in here as well. And additionally, there is a nice set of stairs and sort of like an interview room on the top as well. It's definitely, it seems like an area where the policemen would go to either investigate or to conduct their work, or just genuinely hang out. Now, going into the next floor underneath of this, which is like where a lot of the offices are and some more stuff, you guys can see. So going into the next floor that we have here, guys, you guys can see that here we have a photo area for them to get their mug shots, a nice little sitting area so that the detectives can sit down with guests or people they need to consult and get the proper questions asked, take the right details, write down all they have. They have an info board here that has like a nice, like a red string that shows that like they're putting a crime together, trying to figure everything out. And then they have like On this inside, you guys can see that they have rotary telephones. lamps, desks, you know, definitely a place where you would see those 911 operators sitting, and more of like I would say the tone of this building is, instead of it being like ultra modern or technological, it's very like old school police station, like almost like London or Britain or something you would see overseas. And then this is where we get the first interior of the donut shop. Um, we have a small little bed you can see here. This is where the lady who owns the donut shop would sleep. It has a small kitchen area with a bed and some other details you guys can see on the inside here. We also have a door on the back here that allows her to climb to the roof, or beginning of a fire escape, or just a ladder for her to climb down to her office to start the job for the day. And then the last section of this building is going to be the interior of this set, or the first floor rather. So we have the stand up here. On the bottom floor, I'm gonna try to tilt this the best I can. One piece I just found out that fell off somewhere. As you guys can see here, we have the jail cell here on the bottom floor on the left side with the green bricks. This is where, like, before they go off to the big prison, this is where they are, like a holding cell just temporarily until I can get them to their trial or convicted. Here in the main building, you can see that we have the like initial front desk person who like greets the guests and says, oh, okay, you need to have a seat and wait for a detective to call you up, or that kind of stuff. Secretary desk, if you will. We have two doors in the front that do open from the inside. Pretty neat. Tons of space on the inside for people to stand and interact. You also have a clock here on this side, and on the interior on this side, you guys can see we have a water cooler. And then we get the final part of the donut shop, which is probably one of my favorite pieces in here. The only thing that I think would have made this better is if there was like a poster or another wall art from the outside put inside. But as you guys can see in here, we have 2 racks of donuts back here and like other sweet treats. We have a countertop, a cash register, nice decorative tile floor. And it's just like there's nowhere to really sit. I kind of wish that this build was extended maybe a couple more studs, just so we could get that like sitting area. There is the bench out front, but I think what would have really made this a little bit better, at least as far as the donut shop, is just having an umbrella and a couple other things. And obviously that's a mod that you could do for yourself for your city to make it better. More than likely what I'll end up doing is I'll probably do a mod of the rooftop section over here on the right, and I'll turn that maybe into like a sitting eating area. Obviously I may have to build another building and expand this, but we'll obviously see what happens when I do that with my Lego city. I'm quickly going to put this back together, and then we'll get into my final thoughts of the entire build itself, and is it worth it now that this set is officially retired. And as you guys can see, putting it back together is very quick and easy. It just, one at a time, just snaps it all together. I was fixing some of the pieces here that had fallen off. But going into my final thoughts of this set, I do think it's very nice for a modular set, as I can show you guys here. You know, if I bring over something like the Avengers Tower, you can see very much that it is around the same size as some of the other larger builds that I've been going through. But obviously, it does fit its own aesthetic. I could see someone having 2 of these in their Lego city, one on each side, and maybe adding in a smaller section over here next to the police station for the vehicles, and having a bunch of smaller modular police cars, and then expanding this building off just a little bit to have a little bit more room on the interior of the house, and then more importantly, a sitting area for the restaurant. Or maybe working out something where there's like an awning up here and this is a corner and people can get up to the roof or the upstairs area to eat. I definitely do think that since the set is retired, it is going to go up in value. I'm pretty sure now that I've checked on Amazon and Bricklink, this set has gone up in value. I know that immediately after it retired in December, I went and purchased it on Amazon before, and I made a previous video about it, letting you guys know to pick it up while supplies last. And I'm pretty sure I've seen this set going for, it was going for $299. I'm pretty sure I've seen this going for about $400 or $500 now. Sealed new. It will only go up in value. Unfortunately, when these architecture or these icon sets go out of stock, they have a very high likely chance of just shooting up in value. And this set being as big and as cool as it is, I could have guessed that was going to happen. That's why I pulled the trigger on it. I do believe this set is absolutely worth having within your Lego city. I think there's a lot of room for mods for this set, but as a whole, if you were just to slot this in your city, I think it would be great. I don't think there'd be many issues or have much hassle to do it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think this police station is worth having in your Lego city? Do you think it's too much money now that it's retired? Do you guys like the figures that come with these Lego city sets? I would love to hear from you guys down in the comments. As always, I've been Bearded Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more videos, and hit that notification bell so you guys can see when I upload 2 or 3 times a week. And as always, I've been Bearded Bricks, and have a good one, guys.